Following a disputed election and a tie vote, the U.S. Congress installs the most unpopular president in U.S. history as David Jefferson Adams becomes the 44th President of the United States. Shortly after the election, increased unrest, rioting, and a growing number of militias have given rise to ever-increasing domestic terrorism. In response, the President invokes the Homeland Security Act and declares martial law on the West Coast and other areas of the country. Though highly contested, a Supreme Court ruling sidesteps the electoral process, disqualifying popular presidential candidates from several states. Public outrage explodes when a sham election leads to incumbent David Adams accepting a second term in office. During the 57th Inauguration Day ceremonies, Washington, D.C. is struck by a low-yield nuclear weapon, killing David Adams and most of the U.S. Congress. The destruction of Washington, D.C. effectively breaks the chain of succession, sending the nation into chaos. In an emergency vote, the European Union deploys peacekeepers in the greater D.C. area to secure international interests. With separatist sentiment rising, California's governor declares home rule and secedes from the Union. Texas follows quickly and declares sovereignty, taking neighboring states with them and forming the Republic of Texas.
Americans have finally had enough, and anger has reached a tipping point with the monumental corruption, power-mongering, waste, and totalitarian nature of the United States government. The state of Texas has seceded from the Union, causing other states to follow suit. The Union has been shattered into multiple factions. While the U.S. government struggles to maintain control, the failing dollar has caused several branches of the military to strike out on their own, as mercenaries willing to take to the highest bidder. It is in the midst of this chaos that the U.S. is trying to move its gold reserves out of Texas before the rebels secure it for their great now sovereign Republic of Texas. Operation Shattered Union, War Den Airsoft, Saturday, August 6, 2011.
Now, the once United States of America lie in ruin. The time for words has passed, and a second American Civil War now erupts as 7 factions wage war across the land. They battle one another to reclaim a nation, to restore peace, to rebuild this shattered union.
Place of peace. Then, in the flash of an instant, time stood still. Pain, devastation, death. These were the